He was a lonely child, quiet, misunderstood. He didn't fit in, not at school, not at home. But deep inside, he carried a fire, a vision. While others played games, he read science books. While others followed the rules, he imagined new worlds. This is not just the story of a rich man. It's the story of someone who faced rejection, pain, and failure and still kept going. This is the journey of Elon Musk, from a silent boy to the man who's shaping the future. Before Tesla, before SpaceX, before millions and billions, there was a boy, a quiet boy who barely spoke. He sat alone during lunch, far from the noise of the other kids. He didn't fit in. He didn't try to. While others played, he dreamed. He dreamed of stars, rockets, and other worlds. He wasn't sick. He wasn't broken. He was just somewhere else, deep inside his mind. His name was Elon Musk. He was born in South Africa in 1971. From a young age, it was clear he was different. He would stare off into space, lost in thought. His parents were concerned. They took him to doctors. Some thought he had a hearing problem. Others thought it was something worse. But the truth was simpler. Elon was just thinking about the future. School was not kind to him. He was small, quiet, and an easy target. Bullies picked on him constantly. One day, a group of boys threw him down a flight of stairs. He was badly injured and sent to the hospital. But he didn't complain. He didn't fight back. Instead, he went deeper into books. Books became his escape. He read everything: science fiction, technology, engineering. He became obsessed with computers. At age 10, he taught himself how to program. By 12, he created his first video game and sold it for $500. The game was called Blaster, a simple space shooter. It wasn't perfect, but it was his. And it was just the beginning. At 17, Elon made a choice that would change his life forever. He left South Africa. He didn't want to live under apartheid. He didn't want to join the military. He wanted freedom. He wanted the future. He moved to Canada first. He had no money, no connections, just a dream. He worked hard jobs to survive, cleaning boilers, shoveling dirt, doing whatever he could to keep going. But in his mind, he wasn't just a worker. He was on a mission. Eventually, he made it to the United States, the land of innovation, of technology, of possibility. He studied physics and economics, two very different fields, but both connected by the way the world works, one through nature, the other through people. He didn't have much. He shared tiny apartments with roommates. Sometimes he slept on the couch. He lived on $1 a day, eating hot dogs and oranges. But he didn't complain, because he believed something deeply. The internet would change everything, and he wanted to be part of it. With that belief burning inside him, Elon joined forces with his brother, Kimball. Together, they started their first company, Zip2. It was simple, a digital map and business directory, like an early version of Google Maps mixed with Yelp. But in the mid-1990s, that idea was new, strange, unproven. They didn't have a fancy office. They slept on beanbags. They couldn't afford rent, So they lived in their workspace. They shared one computer. When one of them slept, the other worked. Day and night, they wrote code. Cold pizza, cheap coffee, and dreams, that was their fuel. Investors didn't believe in them at first, but Elon kept pushing. He explained the future to anyone who would listen. And slowly, the world began to listen back. After years of hard work, Zip2 was sold. The price? $300 million. Elon's share made him a millionaire. He was only 27 years old, and he was just getting started. Instead of retiring, Elon made a decision that shocked everyone. He risked everything again. He took all his money, every dollar, and made 3 giant bets on the future. The first was Tesla, electric cars that were fast, beautiful, and clean. People laughed. They said, "Electric cars are slow. Nobody wants them." But Elon didn't listen. He believed the world needed a better way to move. The second was SpaceX, a private company to build rockets and go to space. People said, "Only governments can do that. You'll fail." Elon didn't care. He believed humans should become a multi-planet species. The third was Solar City, to bring clean energy to homes and fight climate change. All 3 companies began to burn through money fast. By 2008, everything was falling apart. Tesla couldn't deliver enough cars. SpaceX had failed 3 rocket launches in a row. Elon was running out of money. He had to choose, save one, and let the others die. But he didn't choose. He tried to save them all. He borrowed money. He sold everything he could. He pushed through fear, pressure, and exhaustion. Then came the moment of truth. In December 2008, SpaceX launched one more rocket, the Final Chance. It worked. It reached orbit. NASA saw it. They gave SpaceX a contract worth $1.6 billion. Tesla survived too. Elon had done the impossible. Today, he runs Tesla, SpaceX, Starlink, Neuralink, The Boring Company, and more. He even bought Twitter and renamed it X. But none of this came easy. He still works 80 to 100 hours a week. He still sleeps on factory floors. He still takes risks no one else dares to take. This is not just a story about business. It's a story about believing in something, even when no one else does. A story about getting back up again and again. Elon once said, "If something is important enough, you do it, even if the odds are against you." So if you've ever felt different, or left out, or misunderstood, maybe you're not lost. Maybe you're just ahead of your time. Thanks for listening. If you enjoyed this story, don't forget to subscribe for more inspiring journeys. And please leave your suggestions for topics you'd like to hear next. Remember, the future belongs to those who build it. He was a lonely child, quiet, misunderstood. He didn't fit in, not at school, not at home. But deep inside, he carried a fire, a vision. While others played games, he read science books. While others followed the rules, he imagined new worlds. This is not just the story of a rich man. It's the story of someone who faced rejection, pain, and failure, and still kept going. This is the journey of Elon Musk, from a silent boy to the man who's shaping the future.